Hello, everybody, and we got ourselves a good one. It is a DEFCON 2 tournament game. We have a good old Minkar, and he is playing as the Panzer Grenadier Division. Then you have Stanag, 11th Army Cavalry Regiment. And then you have the Motostrucky Division. I don't know how to pronounce that name. You have Hoods, which is the 39th Motostrucky Division. And yeah, so if we're taking a look at this, we can see that they're all set up. I think I might have accidentally paused it. No, I didn't. Okay, let me put that back. So this is a pretty cool map. This is Ripple. I really like it just because, there's like these big bulk of trees, and that means the anybody who's taking this or taking these areas has to kind of worry about some good old flanky spankies. So I think it should be a pretty exciting one. Looks like we got some ATGM setups right here. Looks like they're mainly probably going to focus on going over there or over here just by where these guys are placed. I would imagine that he's going to go straight to here and then move this infantry over here and put them in these buildings, I would imagine. The only thing is you probably want to get your guys right here because it's just a good center point so you can attack this area that's extremely open. So you probably don't want to put a lot of infantry in here, but you could probably sneak some ATGMs along this tree line. Got some helicopters over here, some anti-air, and the battle has begun. Got a Commander T-80BV taking, T-80BV taking a very, very long way by itself, so that might be tricky. And you have Z. I'll call him Jen. You have Jen. He is attacking this heavily, so Jen will probably take this pretty handedly, I would imagine. Got some preemptive AA just in case. We do have a fob over here. Pretty cool looking. Let's see. Pretty exciting stuff. This will probably be my first video for this tournament. So this is a 2v2 tournament. It's called DEFCON 2 Tournament. It's ran by the WARNO Discord community. Really awesome Discord, been around for a good bit. Started with just like a few people, and it just kept growing and growing. AT takes that out. We do have a rocket Mi-24 that's going to take out those guys unless they move some. Looks awesome. Oh, we got some AA coming in, going for that anti-tank, and then going to get the helicopter. Probably not enough to get the helicopter, and then we have some counter AA trying to take out the tornado. It's probably going to get it unless some miracle happens, and the miracle does not happen. Almost lands on their own guys. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, I'll probably make like a little explanation video at the beginning, and do something like that. Kind of like show the bracket and stuff. There's a good amount of games. I don't think I'm going to be able to cover all of them. If I do, I'll be doing nothing else but that. Yeah, it looks like we got a little engagement here. I mean, it's just not enough. This Leopard 1A5 is just going to get destroyed by the T-80BV. I don't think there's much it can do. And yeah, so that one's going to be a difficult one to win. But kind of the opposite side of the spectrum. Hoodson and just a singular T-80BV by itself to take this side. I guess they thought maybe they wouldn't try and send anybody, but it seems like Stang and Minkar really want this option to, I guess, give them a chance to use this road right here to go into there. Not a lot of resistance in the center. Yeah. Also, this is kind of what I expected. Having the Milans right here to just kind of watch over this open area. Also, that Milan managed to survive, and this rocket or this helicopter is now out of rockets, but the Gatling gun could easily kill a Milan. I say Milan? Yeah. Got some ACAVs watching over that. This T-80BV is pretty much useless now. Oh, he moved up the helicopter. Yeah, that'll do it. Kind of a waste on the air-to-ground rockets. You wish that they would, do the Gatling instead, but it was just because it was out of range. He doesn't have any anti-air. Oh, he does. Sorry, he has a Gepard. Gepard. Yeah, so successfully taking this, I think at this point you just say screw it and you don't try and even go near to this. Like I would be like, I'm not even going to try and touch this. Let him have it, and then just put some guys right here to like guard the road. But I don't know. I guess you can't really just let him have it. Sends in a helicopter though, but the Stinger is going to probably get some shots on him. It's taking a long time to load that Stinger. Oh, and he misses. Missile goes flying. Oh, that's so cool. You saw the missile he hit over here, I think. That's something crazy. What's going on over here? It's a Matschützen. Oh, sorry, Mat. Rasveka. Gonna get pretty beat up from these guys. These guys look like. Let's take a look at them. Little special forces. Yeah, it's been a while since I played, so still kind of learning the ropes on everything. I think the arrow rifles are so cool looking. I am a NATO stan. I just love the camo. TDBV is kind of moving in. That is going to be a problem because I don't see a lot of. Well, do you have the Milan here? So if he moves that TDBV up just a little bit, he's gonna get shot from that. Got to get that helicopter back. It's gonna get. Yep, here it comes with the Milan. It's gonna be able to get the shot off. Or is he going to be able to micro in time? He does. He gets the smoke just in time. Good job on that part. Got a little bit of a stalemate here. I'm surprised the Leopard 1A5 is still alive. That must have been some intense microing. Sending in a better tank, the Leopard 2A3. Looks really awesome. And then you got the T80BV. Got some other ones, some strong tanks here. A little tank division with some BTRs. Man, the T80BV looks pretty cool too. Just out in the field. Woo! Alright, so it looks like a Stay Nag, I'll call him ST, has a pretty good spot here. The only thing is, I mean, I guess it's good, and it seems like he's read the Hood's mind because he's set up all of these, you know, these infantry people, and then these, you know, 3 infantry guys and a BMP. I just don't think are going to be able to do enough, especially with an ACAV just kind of waiting in the woods. Oh wow, I didn't even see this. He's managed to pull a very, very meaty flank with his infantry right here. Helicopters coming in to assist. At this point, it might be the time to. He needs to get that 283 out of there. 2A3. I don't know. I'm always a little nervous having the 2A3 in the woods, you know, because if you look at it, he can't really see that well. Dang, and there goes the helicopter. What's Leopard 1A5 look like? Yeah. Nothing too much going over here. A little bit of a stalemate on the center. They're not sure if they want to attack or not. It's not looking good on this side, though. He's about to kind of be encircled. We're bringing up the T80BVs now, and now he definitely has sights on... Ooh, might not just yet. He might have actually just managed to not see the commander in the brush. You know, good job on Zai for, you know, Z or Jen or whatever. For these are hard names, okay. For, you know, moving the infantry around and keeping them alive. But yeah, sending in the push with the T80BVs coming in to really mess up those guys, and yeah, that'll do it. How to get the cinematic shot. Sending in some good old, and I'm terrible at this, S44. Call it that. Really. Uh-oh. Get him out. Gotta unload. And that's unfortunate. Didn't get him out in time, so he just lost a whole unit without even doing anything. Let's take a quick look over here just to see what's going on. Yeah, there goes a plane right into the ether. You know, these sappers doing a pretty good job with the ACAV, though. And they got to get that RPG in range, and it's not looking like they're going to be able to do much to it. He needs to focus down that guy, and he is. And now they're stunned. I did see a helicopter come in. But with this, ooh. He's got to get some heavy shots here. Yeah, he got it. Shame, shame. Alright, we got ourselves a cool infantry engagement. Fire! Run! Who's gonna win? Come on! He's like, retreat! Retreat! Like, man, I want to see other stuff. I don't care about this little infantry engagement. Here comes a Thunderbolt. I love the A-10s. Gotta love them. Gets the AA. That's a good shot. Man, what a gun run. Big gun run. SU-25, SU-27. Man, and there comes another fall. Dude, that was awesome. Wow, that was cool. Man, great plays by both players, I think. I think that was just solid. Really cool battle so far, because one side is, you know, strongly taking the left, and the other side is fighting for its life on the right. We got some awesome infantry engagements in the trees. The Schützfriends are trying their best, but those Sapperies are really good. Sitting there, one guy, he's just freaking shooting from the hips. He doesn't even care. Big, big gun run by the A-10 Thunderbolt. Takes out the AA gun and then kills a T-80 Pretty powerful shot, but unfortunately also falls due to the AA run from the other team. Shoot. That's kind of cool looking. Yeah, man, those that one seems to be a pretty good anti-air missile. I mean, when it hits, one shot at the helicopter. Got a seed. He's trying to hunt any AA, see if he can find any. I think he found it. Wasn't able to kill it though. Yeah, I don't think that will be able to take it out. Milan and Ratsvetska. Yeah, he's healing up the other guys. Looks like they are going tank hunting, which I don't hate this idea, because if you look at it, their eyesight's not as good, and so when the troops are closer by, it'll probably take them out. We do have an LGB flying in. He's like, I don't know what I want to do. Yeah, big battle here. Just kind of, once again, they're all trying to get their bearings set up and, you know, kind of figure out how they're going to do this attack. Pretty surprising that they're so focused on the sides. I guess they feel like they have more control over that with their infantry and stuff. But as this is happening and as they're focused on the sides, I feel like the packed side is kind of in a good spot, because they're preparing for a push up the middle, and there's not enough defenses up the middle. So it's kind of like, okay, you know, let's just put our guys over here, because I know they got dudes over here, and then we're gonna rush this way. I mean, literally no one's covering hotel, and it looks like it looks like they got an idea of where the spot shoots in, or the spot is. I keep saying Mott shoots in. FS Jaeger, pretty strong unit, but against this two different guys, it's gonna be kind of tricky, I think. They're like, fire! I always thought it'd be kind of cool if, like, there was like a game mode where you were just, see, yeah, he started his move, and then here comes the Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt's trying to find who to shoot at, but yeah, AA is already, is that AA that shot that far? M1 Abrams, that's exciting. M1 Abrams versus some other tanks. Definitely spooky. He's gonna have to reverse, but keep facing the enemy. We do have a request fire support from the pack side, and he's definitely pushing this end, and this is going to be the end of this section, so this is going to give them a +2 advantage, which is definitely not good, because they just took Gulf as well. So the NATO side's really got to figure out where to prioritize. I still think going through here is kind of tricky. The reason being is, okay, so you move this whole army and you go to Charlie or whatever. Well, then they can just reverse a little bit to kill you and then come back. So it's like you don't want to overextend. With all of these forces right here, you could leave a little bit in the back and then go through the trees and get right into golf. And then you want to be overextending. You have your line of guys right there as well to assist. And I don't think that's a terrible idea. And especially because it's so important, because it's a +2. He essentially just YOLOs a commander just to stop the bleeding on that. But I think they need to really get the focusing. Ooh, we got an AA, but it's gonna have to go through a gauntlet of other AA, and it goes down. Commander Leopard 2A3 is getting shot at by artillery right off the bat. That recon unit's definitely helping, and the T-80BV's coming in to finish up the job. Misses the first shot, it looks like, or just doesn't do a lot of damage. Ooh. Oh yeah, not looking good for the T-80BV. The Thunderbolt's going to try and get in time, and it just saves the T-80BV, or the Leopard 2A3. Just in time. This infantry unit is starting to push pretty hard. You know, a good amount of infantry. He's sending some Gepards, probably getting tired of all those planes flying around. So we have this infantry unit going up here. I still don't know if I would have done that. Really gotta be careful with this one, because I just feel like it's overextending yourself. But what do I know? I'm not that good at the game. I just play the commentator game, and I'm like, well, I don't know if I do that, Gene. He needs to get that Leopard out right now, or it's gonna die. Reverse, but keep facing the enemy. Big infantry engagement right here. Not looking good for the NATO. Ah! Yellow screen all of a sudden. Sending in some good old MLRS. Mullers. Where are those missiles going? Has he started firing yet? Pretty smart putting that next to the FOB, obviously. Really good gun line from the pack side with all the tanks. These are some really good tanks. T-80BVs, man. I could be wrong, but when I used to play a lot, they were quite spicy. Yeah, good smoke screen. I like that. I like that a lot. That kind of is... So one thing, you're going to shield your commanding tank from all the battle to, once again, try and mitigate the bleeding, because it's looking like you're not getting this back. Unless you want to dedicate a lot of resources. But on the other side, you know, they also dedicated a lot of resources. But using the other commander to try and get an idea of where they are. Oh, doing a little bit of a... Oh man, this could be big if he gets this off. Wow, just in time. Great micro. Dang, these guys are good. Oh, nice shot on the LGB. He is trying everything he can to get a shot, but it's not going to matter. That helicopter is not going to survive. Nope, no way. Wow. Lucky RNG. Is it going to be lucky enough, though? Oh my gosh. I'd be so mad. I'd be like, come on! Sending in some seeds to try and take out the anti-air that they've got set up. Just really good combined forces here. You have the tanks, and then you want to have your tanks backed up with anti-air, which is exactly what he did. Maybe pushing a little too hard with the tanks here. Not the best idea. It's going to cost him a tank. Unless he's lucky. He's not. Do these things have anything to stop a tank? They do not. Maybe he was trying to use them as like a low-key recon unit. Maybe you want to get like a recon ACAV. Lots of units over here. Holy shit. Yeah, ain't no way. This freaking, he is the main character, is gonna stop everybody. Yeah, you know, you have all this stuff. That's the thing that's such a shame. I mean, they have a good gun line in the trees, but they're not even going near there. Because they know, they're like, there's guys in these trees. I'm not going to cross this side. It seems like what he's doing is he's focusing more on this side. How does he know? F4. Then HE. Ooh! Ooh! Spicy. That's a big loss. I always thought it would be cool. So basically, you do a tournament, but you do it Army General style. Not nearly as long, but you do 3 games, but it's war of attrition. So if like anybody you lose in the first game, you lose in the second game. And then like so on and so on. So the third game, like the armies could be dwindled. Or, you know, they're not as dwindled because you were being more careful. Definitely would be like more defensive games, but I don't think you'd see as many Zerg rushes and stuff. It'd be kind of interesting. And you're like, hey, we lost the first one, but you know, we'll get this at the end. Oh, HE isn't able to kill this, but M1 Abrams now should be able to finish off the TABVs if they can get a shot on it. Well, man, you had a lot of people here, and then I guess it wasn't that many. Ooh, tanks are going down the road, shooting at these engineers that can't do anything to stop them. Extremely, oh man, he's getting hit by artillery and he doesn't even know it. He's like focused on something else. It was looking kind of back and forth, but now it is looking pretty scary for the NATO side. They gotta really figure something out. I don't know how that A10 got all the way over there. Basically sacrificing an A10 right now because of how slow it is. If he can cut it left, he might be able to make it out. Maybe. He's got to get it out of there though. Run A10. So slow. Did kill a tank though, so that's a very good job. And now the A10 will... Did it... I guess it's okay. Oh, I gotta... Man, these things always look awesome when they fire. So freaking cool. Let's see where these things are going. Then you got a good old tornado AA. Whoops. Yeah, that Embrim's, oof. Fortunate. Some cool dogfights in this game. And so the way that this game works is, I think it's for sure it's best 2 out of 3. So you get 2 chances. So whoever loses this game, if they win the next game, they get to play another game, and I'll cover, you know, I'll try and cover like probably 2 or 3 matches per round, especially this one. But then as the tournament progresses and it gets more, you know, not as many teams, I'll cover all of them. Some pretty exciting stuff. A lot of Streckies and the engineers. What do the engineers look like? Let's take a gander at them. That's some grenades. Pretty cool. But yeah, also, you know, I'm getting back into, you know, doing WARNO videos and stuff. I love these type of games. The cinematics of it all. Like, just there's really not a lot of games like this. You know, like there's obviously Wargame or a Dragon, but there's really not, you can't get this game like anywhere else really from any other place, I guess, besides you know, Broken Arrow. But I think I like WARNO more than Broken Arrow, but I think Broken Arrow could have some fun, like single player story elements maybe. But starting to put the press on here, I really think, you know, you should. You can't see, the thing is, you can't really move your arrow rifles at all, because where are you going to put them? So like there's a bit of an advantage here, but on top of that, okay, it's just like they kind of did the same thing. You know, they gave the trees here, open ground, open season. You can't put your infantry there. You just can't. You can just leave your infantry here. But yeah, some really strong and like just a really strong line here. Relatively, but once again, I just think he's poking the bear too much. And it's just like, it's so risky, because like he's got to smoke now. If he doesn't smoke, he might lose his commander. Really, woo-hoo-hoo. Those are some lucky misses. And so it begins, setting up a really strong offensive here. Oh, that's really cool. Just got these guys set up on the tree line. And basically, if you send any tank, it's just... Wapa, wapa. Got some mortars flying in. Pretty exciting stuff. Got a good old helicopter. A good old helicopter. Bit of a stalemate here. And what's so crazy to me is that there's like all of these battles just going on, and when you look at it, like when you think of the scale, you know, like when you think of the actual absolute scale, like just looking at like this road, and you go all the way over there is battle, all the way over here there's battle, oh we got this battle, I don't know, just cool. Really focusing on the commanding planes, which is pretty smart. Some really awesome gun runs with the planes. Great job on that part. Does lose the A-10, but I'm not sure how good of a trade that is, but taking out their commanding tank can be huge, because good job by the Tornado as well. This is probably changing their ideas a little bit now. He managed to get the commanding spot and then killed the commanding tank. So now that's forcing his hand. I don't know if he has any other commanding tanks. I'm looking at the neutral perspective. But if he doesn't have any other commanding tanks, well then the only thing he can do is he has to send some weaker commanding like BTRs, and those can easily be one shot. Needs to call on a supply for his M1 Abrams CP, which I'm imagining he has ready to go, which he does. He's bringing in a backup M1 Abrams CP. This is very interesting. So essentially conceding the right side. I think he's given up, but what he's got to be aware of now is these homies. Look at that. Look at that. They have that RPS and everything. Or RPO. Really good NFL football play. Yeah, so I think he's just trying to like stop the bleeding here, but he's got to reinforce this spot right here and just be prepared. I'd probably get some like recon infantry and anything. See, he's sending these guys over there, but at that point, I'm just like, you know what, whatever. I'm like, have it, take it, see if I care. I'm not getting this back. And I would just put like infantry right here, have some tanks right here as well. Just a 2 or 3, and then just infantry. Oh, there they are. Send them in, and then just hit the other guys with the MLRS. Man, these things take a while to shoot. I guess it's it's balanced. Yeah, I don't even think he needs to move up anybody. Like, don't. Why are we doing it? You know. I think he's setting up a an air support shot. Just like survive. Yeah, he's doing that. Taking out that anti-air is pretty big, but I mean, okay, you take out it. Oh, you know what? He's probably about to do a big old salvo into those tree lines, I would imagine. Here it comes. Can't really... Oh, there they are. You can see them. They're flying in now. Not really hitting anything, unfortunately. Oh! Look at that. Look at all the marks on the ground. Some more shots coming in, but not really effective. Fortunately, didn't really do much. Lots of infantry coming in here. This is going to be a big one because... I don't know, because even with all that infantry, though, like, if they're going to go right here, he's got a Leopard just kind of waiting. But where it's sitting, it's on a side shot. So they might be able to just hit it with the rocket launcher on a side shot and get a pretty big damage. Got some Abrams here, just lots of tanks. Definitely set up to do a pretty big push. And I don't think there's enough defenses here to stop it, but this helicopter will be pretty big. Might want to get another helicopter in waiting. Got another Houston. Some AA flying around. Haven't seen a lot of the packed planes. But we do have a packed rocket. Man, I see a lot of red, man. This is crazy. These infantry units are in for a rude awakening. because they got some BMPs, so that's going to be pretty rough. Looks like we're doing a little bit of of the same type of thing. So put up the smoke screen, move up the BTR, and then boop, touch in, and then get out. I don't hate it. I mean, you kind of have to do it in this map. So the thing is, they're winning by a large amount now. So it actually kind of does look good for the NATO side. This is forcing the hands on the pact side. The pact has to act. So what they're gonna have to do is they got to get this center in here, and they got to hold it for at least they got to get to it now, because when you're looking at this, they have 12 minutes to victory. So that'll give them like 8-ish minutes, I think, to catch up. So you could potentially be seeing a draw right now with how this is going. Yeah, there he goes. He pokes it in, and he's gonna get the hell out. He's got to wait for the whole thing to fill, though. I mean, it's kind of obvious where to shoot it, right? Shoot it into the smoke. Infantry battle over here. Oh, wow. He fired into the smoke. Took out that guy. Only 10 minutes left. Ooh, big shot going into the M1 Abrams. Long fire shot. Misses. Fortunate. He does manage to poke into this, but with this kind of predetermined spot with Jen definitely reinforcing. I guess they can't see the tank just yet, so good placement there. He needs to move his infantry probably a little bit more, farther down the tree line. And then he's going to go in, poke in, just try and survive in the smoke screen. Going to do it on each side, which is pretty smart. They're not all together. And now it's like you're not going to be able to, you know, pick which one you want to do. These are coming in clutch, these Lars. So this is going to give them a +3 advantage, which is going to really okay. So now, if you're the pact, you do have a good amount of tanks, and I think he's thinking the same thing. He's like, we can't sit around, we can't wait, we gotta go. So sitting in some T-80 BVs to jump in, going towards the gun line, and we got some M1 Abrams focusing on. Oh boy. Oh, planks off of that. We got ourselves a big tank battle. Got some Milans ready to go with the ATGMs. Let's see what's going on over here real quick. Just some more infantry battles. He sent in the anti-tanks. He's trying to get a view. Man, this is going to be a close one. The tanks moved up, supported their commander, and they are backing off. Now, you don't have to keep pressing, but you're looking at it. They have +1 to victory. They need to get to 1,000 points to draw, at least. And it's not going to be enough. So now, what this procs is an advance on this side, but what kind of happened is Jin, he kind of like moved his guys up here, so now there's not very many people defending here. Oh, he's sending an AA. The AA makes it, which it's gonna go through a gauntlet. Oh wow, got the AT tank, or the AT anti-tank plane. I hear something. Oh yeah, that's gonna be meaty. Oh, buddy. Really effective fire here. Takes out the anti-air with the Lars strike. Lars coming in really clutch, really just whittling down that gun line you have here. Still see a lot of potential to really push, and a big push over here. Maybe he thinks it's a little weak on this side and he can sneak into the corner here. It looks like he might be able to. And that'd be another way. But they're at a +3. This is a really big one. That Leopard 283 is a pretty strong unit, but he does have eyes on it. T80BV coming for the Leopard 283. This is kind of like a two-pronged attack here. You take this side, you take that side, move up to the center. You then are going to be at like a +4, I think. And that might be what you need. But you got to take out this this other guy. It's funny. The smoke is helpful, but it's also like, oh, I wonder where they are. Strong counter push on Gen. Pretty good distraction on the NATO side. We got 2A3 going after T80BV, misses. I would just... Oh man, wow. Oh man. Oh buddy. That recon unit. Oh my gosh. So many misses. Yep, strong fighting here. Sorry that I missed this spot. So we got, let me try and get a good angle of this. You got the A-10 Thunderbolt. Not a lot of anti-air here, but man, they gotta be running out of planes. The Saparies are finally pushing down here, putting some pressure on the other side. We do have a bit of a stalemate here. Really awesome tank formation. Shooting other tanks. Oh, yowza. Helicopter. Oh, we got some HEs coming in. That's gonna hurt. Or did it? Some Leopards. Good old divisions working together. See what's going on over here. He needs to push. He needs to push in. So they're at a +2 right now. Push the guy in. He doesn't know. He's like, I'm not sure, but you gotta push him in, man. You're gonna give yourself even more time. Sending in that helicopter in quick. Milan's coming in. It might get him. Miss. If that hits, he'll die. Miss. Okay. Not bad, not bad. A-10 Thunderbolt. What's he going for? Going to the T80BV. Is he going to get in time? Nope. So he sent in some more infantry over here. I don't even know how he managed to do that. He's got the Leopard just ready to go. So that a +2, but the Leopard's going to peek in and just poke the bear. You got to move these guys up. You don't have time to wait. Push him in. He's just trying to do a mechanized assault with the anti-air, but man, he's gotta hurry. This is so close. This really could go a lot of ways, but oh wow, yeah. Well, with the Apache coming in, he's gonna try and assist the assault with the Apaches and the anti-GMs. Anti-tank General Master, General Motors. I don't think it's going to be tricky to get in here now. Okay, here he goes. He's got to do it now. You got everything set up. Mechanized assault time. Looks like he's pushing forward. Now there goes the Milan. He's sending in some meat just to run in there. And here he goes. He's running it forward. As he does this, though, you know, the other guy's like, I have a feeling something bad's about to happen. And then he comes in to mitigate. And he's got the tank in there. Really low health tank, though. You need to call in like another commander or something, because they get one shot on this tank, it's basically gone. And it looks like they might just do that. If he gets in range. Yeah, so he's trying to repair it. He's about to get in range. And if that CP gets it, it's a game over for it. Oh, buddy. This is a big one right here. Yeah, he's got to help him. Big shot. Huge. Huge, huge, huge. Okay, so they're at a +3 now. Oh, buddy. Now it's time for the 2A3 to move up. Or get the gun line going. Just... Oh, wow. Ooh, +1 because he managed to sneak in that guy. And unfortunately had to move his tank back, so he's only at a +1 with 2 minutes left. Ooh. They're gonna have to rush in. Oh my gosh, big one here. I wonder if he's going to move this tank up at all. Just to, you know, get some free points. Oh, he does have the CP here. And is he going to smoke in time? No, but didn't really do much damage to him. So that's pretty big too. I think this is going to go to NATO, but I'm really not sure. We got, so man, they got all of these guys here, but they're just not really doing much. +4 though. Oh my gosh, dude. This is so close. I don't even know what I would do here. I'm not good enough. I'm not a good enough player to even combat with this, with these type of guys. These dudes are way too good. It's kind of crazy. T80BV's coming in, trying to stop the bleeding here. Only 1 minute left. I don't think it's gonna be enough time for the Pact to come in. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they're just sending in everybody they can to try and stop them. And then I think what you can do as well. I mean, this tank is so low health though. Let's see. Big. Oh my gosh, look at this. Big push. They're at a +2 right now. Just put all the smoke and hope that they don't hit. And when Abrams is sneaking up on the T80BV, he's going to get a side shot. Man, big hit there. But something else took it out. I don't think it was a T80BV. Sending in a commanding vehicle here. Yeah, he managed to just sneak in time to probably do it enough. And it looks like it's super close, though. Wow. What a freaking game. That was so even. That was a freaking good game. 5%. Just wow. Whew. NATO really had to earn it. They both lost more than they killed. So funnily enough, NATO pulled the Russian doctrine and let more guys die. The Pac side actually had more kills than losses, and evenly was doing conquest, whereas Menkar was doing all the conquest. Either way, I think it was a good, you know, just a good job. I think some things, you know, for the Pac side was they may have waited a little too long to push forward, or just didn't push hard enough in some spots. I honestly thought Pac had the win. I thought it was pretty much a foregone conclusion, but man, just resiliency from NATO and great timing on their AA to take out some planes and to also focus the commanding vehicles with those LGBs. That was huge because you took out those commanding tanks. So then that made it to where, you know, some meaty, strong tanks couldn't just like stand and take it. But man, you can just see the planes and the Lars just really doing some damage. Honestly, the Lars did a crap ton of damage. The M1 Abrams didn't even like really kill anything, which I guess makes sense. FS Jaegers did a pretty good job. T80BVs, you know, they're just good. They just be like that. But look at this Motostrucky. Gosh, not bad. T80BV again, yeah. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. So I think we're going to be seeing this in 3 games. If I would be shocked if we didn't see this in 3 games, because holy moly, what an absolute banger of a game. So this is game 1. So now it'll go to game 2, and then if the Pact side, who is now going to be the NATO side, because they're going to play NATO Pact, if they win, then it'll go to game 3. So hope you guys enjoyed it. This is the DEFCON 2 tournament. It's a pretty big tournament, 32 players, you know, pretty exciting stuff. So I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.